video in my series There and Back Again, One Commander's Journey to Beagle Point. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video. I have actually got quite far with my journey. If I go to the galaxy map, my last video, part 6, I was at the top of the galactic plane, directly above the galactic center, which is here on the map. I was at the top of the galactic plane. Since then, I've moved through Riker's Hope, which is the reason here, into Izanami, into Newton's Vault, and I am currently, as you can see, in the Formoran frontier. As you can see, I've got quite far across this region as well. I've literally travelled these regions in about 2.5 days. Yesterday I crossed the whole of Newton's Vault in a single day. So literally that's the first I've played in the day, just crossing that whole region. I can't remember exactly how many jumps it was. I think it was around 250, maybe 350 jumps, thereabouts. And as you can see, I'm currently in a Formoran frontier, about to enter the abyss to get to Beagle Point. That's where I currently am. So I'm about the majority of the way through the region. There were some dense star clusters here, as you can see on the map, but it has started to thin out. So as we get closer to the abyss, you'll see the stars are starting to thin out. As you can see, it's quite thin, not many stars compared to these regions where a lot of stars. Zoom in a bit, I'll show you the so there you go. So the stars are quite far apart. It did actually take some effort to plot the route. When I entered the frontier, I was entering from around this area, and then trying to plot a route to Beagle Point from this side, the left hand side of Beagle Point. It wouldn't plot, and I had to gradually move over to the right and it would plot. So anyone who's going to follow me, just remember that it seems to plot easier to the right point. So from the center of the galactic core, try to travel on the right hand side. At the moment I have calculated the jump to Beagle Point. As you can see, I've got 185 jumps left. To save time, I'm literally just jumping into systems, honking, and then jumping out again. My hull damage, you can see, is down to 94%. I've taken a bit of damage jumping too close to stars. Jump range is 97.25. Auto field maintenance unit I've been using, so it's down to 97% health, and my power point is down to power plant is down to 93%. Obviously you can't repair it if you've only got one. Well, you can't repair it at all, because obviously you'd have to take it offline and would be no power to power the AFM. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. So again, these videos were just supposed to be 10, 15, 20 minute long videos just to catalogue my journey to Beagle Point, and I seem to be on the last stretch, so let's carry on playing for a little bit. So I'm going to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I'll show you just a few jumps, jumping into the systems. I may pause the video and start it up again when I cross over into the abyss, and see how it goes.
3, 2, 1.
So here we are, we're about to jump into a new system. There we go. So I'm just literally honking, I'm not slowing down.
Fuel scooping.
Fuel scooping straight away. Ooh, 38 bodies in this system. Just making sure I don't slow down, I scoop. Curving around the star. Aligning myself with the next system and literally just jumping. once I get my temperature down. There you go.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I've been playing this on the PS5. I've had one crash so far during this journey. There was a maintenance issue yesterday when I was playing, and it was just, I've been doing about 250 jumps and it just cut off. Took about 10-15 minutes for it to come back up. But playing on the PS5 over the PS4, I just think it's generally faster. No real issues. Swapping through screens, the Galaxy map's definitely quicker, so there's definitely improvement there. Frontier have announced further details about Odyssey. They're doing the alpha for the PC. I think around April, May, you can sign up for now if anyone is playing on the PC. But unfortunately, what I can't understand is why they're not going to do the console version, apparently due to shortages of staff caused by a lockdown, until August, October, you know, the last quarter of the year. Very strange. Looking forward to Odyssey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which is a shame, but obviously I'll be able to get to Beagle Point. I can spend some time around Beagle Point. There is another system just past Beagle Point, which everyone says is another one you should try to get to, so I'm going to try that. Can't quite remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I will look it up. You know, I'm just going to explore and obviously take my time coming back, try to explore all these systems that I'm jumping through very quickly. I think the next system I will go into the system map and just see if it is an undiscovered. Literally, I haven't come across a discovered system for quite a while. Definitely not in the last 2 days of play. So even though I'm on a well-trodden route, I haven't come across any discovered systems. So let me just do this. Cool it down a bit. Let's have a look at this system. So spoke too soon. First discovered by Psych. So I am in a system that's been discovered. Let's jump to what the next one's like.
Charging.
I think I did hold that one, didn't I? Yes, I did. See what the next one's like. One, let's go. Engage. I hope with the new update they do speed these bits of the game up. Far too long in hyperspace. So let's honk this one. Make sure I don't get too close to the sun. Make sure I do fuel scoop. Got my fuel. Obviously keep an eye on your temperature gauge. The reason I've got 94% of hold damage, the reason I've got 6% of hold damage, 94% left, is because I wasn't concentrating. You're doing 250 jumps repeatedly, your kind of mind starts to drift, and I got a little bit close to the stars a few times. Let's have a look at this system. So there you go, undiscovered. So let's honk that. Slow down, go to the FSS, and be the first to discover this system. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Gas giant. Icy bodies, there's not really anything interesting in this system. Oh, I missed something. Ice body. See where everything else is. Gas giant. That's gone into my discovery codex. Stuff around it. So each time you enter a new region of space, you'll see those little yellow books pop up on the screen, because it registers all your new discoveries. So even if you've come across a gas giant before in a different region, when you enter a new region, you'll discover the same type of gas giant again for the first time for that region. And I didn't finish that, did I? Nope, I didn't. There you go. Come on, let's find that last one. And this is one of the reasons I stopped doing a detailed scanner. Here we go.
System
I
scan
just started
complete.
honking systems and jumping because it literally takes an extra 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes when there's loads of stuff like 48 stuff to discover, it can take a good 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. And if you're trying to do like 250 jumps, you add 5 minutes for a jump, it just takes too long. So here we go again.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, you can literally, with a class 6 fuel scoop, jump into a system, scoop with that side, then realign, jump out in about 50 seconds. Give it a minute. So yeah, you can do 60 jumps in an hour.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Right, let's do this one. Now, I did run into a bit of trouble earlier today.
Fuel scooping.
Obviously, because it's locked down, my kids are home from school. So I was helping them with their schoolwork, chatting away with them.
Fuel scooping complete.
And I got a bit distracted, and my son asked me to show him systems I discovered for the first time. And obviously, you get your name against it. So I went into the map and I changed some of the map filters to show him some of the previous systems I've discovered and got my name on it. I went back, plotted a route, and it didn't occur to me that where I changed the filters, it was now plotting routes to stars, to systems with stars that you can't fuel scoop. And I was talking to my kids, helping them with their homework, jumping away.
Frameshift drive
And
charging.
I done a jump, and something was nagging at the back of my mind, and I looked down at my fuel gauge, and I had a sliver, a thin sliver of fuel left, and I panicked. Now, if you're watching these videos, you'll know that
3,
he's not on at the moment, but one of my fellow commanders, Commander Spankalot, is taking this journey to Beagle Point with me. We're playing separately, but we follow each other on the map because we're in the same group. And he's about 4,000 light years away from me. He's around 8,000 last time so I've been playing today. He's about 8,000 when I last checked today.
fuel scooping.
So I quickly messaged him, oh no, I think I messed up. I've got a sliver of fuel left. I might need your help. But luckily enough, I wasn't in the abyss yet. And if I go and show you the galaxy map, I was around this area here, and you can see there's a heavy density. You can see all the stars. There's a heavy density of stars here. Obviously, the darker bit, there's fewer stars. So I was here, and I was lucky enough, if I zoom in, that you see how close the stars are. That one of the stars I was at, there was one literally 5 light years away, and I had just enough fuel to jump the 5 light years to the star system. And it was I was in a T class star system. Obviously, you can't scoop a T star class. And I was lucky enough to get into a K class star system and scoop the star. And I was panicked. I was panicked because at the moment I don't actually know how far from the bubble I am. I mean, look how far I've travelled. Look, so here I am here. So we're in a Formaran frontier. There's the galactic core, Sag A, the center of the galaxy. And here is the bubble. And if I zoom in, let's see if I can find Sol. Yes, there's a lot of bookmarks. There's about 3 of us who play this game, so our bookmarks are shared between us. Where is Sol? Sol. There's one of them taking the. It's up there. Here you go. So if I zoom into Sol, whoops, wrong way. Here we go. So it's 57,288.49 light years from Sol. So literally, that's how far I've travelled. 57,000. 57,000 light years. Yeah. Now that is a journey. And it's one every commander should do at least once in Elite Dangerous. So So yeah, so you can imagine I was over here and I was panicking if I couldn't do it. And I was like, oh no, what, I'm going to get in so much trouble. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to call the fuel rats to help out. It's going to be a hassle. How long is it going to take them to get to me? So yes, but panic averted, and here I am here, just literally not far from the region border. Yeah, and then Beagle Point. So yes, I'll do one more jump, and then I'm going to stop this video, and I'll do a part 7B, which will be me entering the abyss, and then I'll see if I do the abyss to Beagle Point as the end of that video. So just join me while I do one more jump, and then we will do. I'll stop this video and do another one, hopefully today, because it's getting quite late. But I want to do it today, get a rush over with. I mean, these sets of videos were only supposed to be about 2-3 weeks at the most, month. It's been since about November, I think, I started these, and that's literally because I just started playing other games as well. World of Tanks I started playing, literally because the group I play with, everyone plays it. Got into that, so I've been playing that a lot. Destiny 2 I've played regularly. I haven't done any videos on these games, I might consider it. And then No Man's Sky, because obviously I've got PlayStation 5 and you got a free copy of No Man's Sky upgrade from the PS4 version. And what a bummer, even though your save is there, I've done about 30-40 hours in No Man's Sky on the PS4, it doesn't copy the save, it doesn't recognise it, so I had to start from the beginning on No Man's Sky. So yes, I've been putting those hours in, and it's just delayed these series of videos. I haven't had the time to do it, but I've decided no, to try to get to Beagle Point, get this video done. So as you can see, I've jumped to a new system. Cover for Hulk Tech 9 planets, 178 jumps left, so I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you for watching. Join me for part 7B, where I will be entering the abyss. So thank you for watching.